Hello everyone, my name is Emily and today we will be starting a new video tutorial series featuring Microsoft Word 2010. Word 2010 is the latest version of Microsoft's popular word processing program. This lesson is an introductory overview of Word 2010. I'll be showing you how to find your way around the different tabs, toolbars, and ribbons. We'll be working with various views and I will show you how to create, save, and open documents. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing I want to show you is this thick toolbar that's full of buttons and different tabs up here at the top. And this thick toolbar is called our ribbon. And what the ribbon is, it's basically our control center. So the first thing you'll notice about the ribbon is that it has all these different tabs. You have your insert tab, your page layout tab, references, etc. And you'll notice that when you click the different tabs, it changes all your different buttons and controls on your ribbon. And we're going to get into the function of all the different tabs and the various buttons and controls in later lessons. So for right now, you just need to understand a little bit about the navigation and the fact that these different tabs do have all of their own buttons and functions under them, and by clicking around, that's how you get to see all these different functions. So like I said, we'll get into all the details later, but right now you just need to understand kind of how you surf around a little bit. The next thing that we really want to show you is what we call our quick access toolbar. And it's at the very top, and it's basically like your little shortcut area. So when anything that you want to have access to very quickly, you can put onto your quick access toolbar. When you start, you already have save, undo, and redo loaded onto your quick access toolbar. But if you have something that you use a lot that you want to add onto it, you can do that by clicking this little down arrow, and you'll notice that you have different commands in here. So spelling and grammar, actually you have pretty much any setting that you use a lot you can put on your quick access toolbar. If you use text box a lot, you could put them on and just add it there, click OK, and then you see it just pops right up. So should you want to add spelling and grammar, you can just click it there, it pops right up on your quick access toolbar. Now should you decide that you don't like spelling and grammar on your quick access toolbar, all you need to do is go down here and unselect it, and then it disappears from your toolbar. So it's pretty self-explanatory. But like I said, it's a very nice shortcut for you to use, so that way you don't have to go through your ribbon to search something out if you use it all the time. Next, let's talk about what's called the Backstage View. So if you click on this blue File tab, that will pull up the Backstage View for you. And what the Backstage View really is it's your document options. So as you'll see, it's your save as, your open, your recent documents, new, print, etc. So the first area that we're going to delve into is new, and this is where you go to create a new document. The document setting that you'll use most often is probably blank document, and this will just be what you click to create a blank document. And if you come over here and click create, it'll pull it up right for you. Another thing that's really great about this area is all the templates that you can choose from. So if you have a special project that you're doing, but you're not quite sure how to set it up, Microsoft Word might have a template already created that you could use to do it easily for you. They have calendars, they have business cards, flyers, really anything that you can think of, they probably have a template already created for you. So there's two kinds of templates that Microsoft has for you. They have your templates that are saved locally, which are right up here, and all you would do is click whatever you want, what area you want, and come down and search for what you need, and you can click it, and you'll just click the create button and it'll pop right up just like a blank document did. Or your other option is if you have access to the internet, you can come down here, and these are your office.com templates. And there's just a little bit more wide variety down here, and so it's the same thing. You would just click, search for what you need, and click the download button, and it'll pop right up. For our purposes right now, we're just going to create a regular old blank document. So all you need to do is click create, and it'll pull it right up for you. Alright, So now we've created our document, the next thing that we want to do is save it. So again, we'll go back into the Backstage View, so you'll just click the blue File button, and then this time we're going to go to Save. So just click Save, and up will pop this window, and this will be where you figure out where you want to save your file at. So as you can see on the side, these are the different locations where you could save it. So you could save it to your desktop, you could save it to your documents library, your downloads, really wherever you need to save this file at. So for me right now, I'm going to save it to my desktop. And the next step that you want to do is you want to name your file. So I'm going to name mine Document Sample. And then you also can choose what kind of file you want to save it as. So there's this drop-down menu, and you can choose between a Word document, which is kind of your default setting in Word, or maybe you need to make it a PDF or a web page, really whatever would fit your needs. So for us, we're going to save it as a Word document. And Save As is the feature where you can change the location that your file is being saved, you can change the name of your file, and you can change the document type that your file is being saved in. Alright, now let's talk about opening a document. To open a document, you're going to want to go to your Backstage View, and you have two choices. You can either go to Recent or you can go to Open. And so if you go to Recent, that's going to pull up a list of documents that you've recently been working on. And you can just click it and that'll open it up. Another handy feature in Recent Documents is if you have a document that you know you want to always appear in Recent Documents, even if you haven't worked on it in a while, you can actually make sure you save it as a recent document forever. And to do that, you just click this little push pin, and that'll make sure that it always appears in your recent document list. And if you decide you no longer want it to always show in your recent document list, you can just unclick the push pin. So the other way that you can open a document is by going to the Open tab. And that'll pull up a box, and again, it'll have your searchability options. You can look for your document in where you saved it to. So if you saved it to your desktop, you want to pull up your desktop, your documents, you click there. And a really handy feature about the open box is the views. And in order to search more easily, you may want to change the way that this box is viewed. So if you click List, it's going to list it in list form, or you can have it in small icons, tiles, which will be bigger little icons that you can look at. And so depending on what you're opening or what you're searching for, changing the different views can help you search for it more easily. So for these purposes, I think I'm going to switch it back to List just because that's easier for me to find. And the document that I want to open up is Document Sample, and then I would just click Open. Now with Open, you can actually open your document just regularly by clicking Open, or if you click this little arrow, it'll drop down some special mode open options. And different ways that you can open your document is you could open your document as a read-only document, and that's when the document can be opened, but the person opening it can't make any edits to it. You can open your document as a copy, and that means that your original will be saved, but you'll be opening a copy of that original. So you can make whatever changes you want, or you could open your document in protected view. That's really great for if you're not sure, like if you've gotten an email and you're opening an attachment that you don't necessarily trust and you want to open it in a protected view, that's where you would open it. Open and repair is if your files have been corrupted, you can open it in open and repair mode. So for us, we're just going to open the document regularly, and then that'll open up our document. And just one little tip too, in case I haven't mentioned this before, whenever you are in your Backstage View mode and you want to get back to the document that you are working on, all you have to do is click your Home tab, and that'll easily get you back. The last thing that I wanted to cover very quickly is how to save your document as a read-only file. So if you want to share your document with other people and make sure that they aren't able to make any changes to the document, you want to save your document as a read-only file. And to do this, you will go to the Backstage View area, and you will go to Save As. And you will find the document that you want. In this case, we want document sample. And what you'll want to do is select it, and you will right-click it, and then just click Properties. And that'll bring up this box, and you'll see at the very bottom there is a read-only option, and you'll just click that. When you click OK, that'll make your document a read-only file. Okay, well that wraps up our Word 2010 introductory tutorial. Hopefully you found it helpful, and please check back soon for other Word 2010 topics. Thank you so much for listening.